Hello, I'm Brian Shepard, and this is the Cinderella Strong Show. So, just yesterday, I was having a conversation with a woman, and she came to me because she wanted my advice. She said, I need some advice. Coming off the weekend, I need some advice. And you know what? I already know what you're going to say. So, she had already determined in her mind, she knew what I was going to say. And so, she held off a little bit, and I said, well, just tell me. Tell me what you're thinking about. And she says, okay. So, she finally begins to tell me what she's thinking. And she begins to explain the story of her weekend. And she met a guy. He was a really cute guy. And she says, so he was really cute. He's a friend of a friend. And we spent some time talking. And we had a great time together. He was really just great. We kissed, whatever. So this was, I guess, Saturday. And the next day, she said, we spent another day together. It was really great. We kissed, blah, blah, blah. So they have this connection. There's this vibe. They're feeling each other. And she says to me, she says, Brian, this man, he was a snack. Do you know what a snack is? This man was a snack. And she was very enthused. She was very much enthused that this man was a snack. And she said, do you know what a snack is? And I said, yeah, I know what a snack is. A snack is a little bit less than a meal. A snack is something that kind of just gets you by in the meantime, but doesn't really fill you up and satisfy you. It's just a holdover. And so she turned and she looks at me. She said, I wasn't looking for that answer. And she began to ask me, she said, well, what do you think I should do about this guy? Because, he did tell me that he has a relationship with a girl. It's not really his girlfriend. And she said, but, he did tell me about it. They're not really official. And it kind of went through that whole thing. And I said, okay. I said, well, let's just go back to the snack part. I said, let me just give you some background on her. This woman had spent some time, a great deal of time, years actually, transforming her body, disciplining herself so that she could have the figure that she desired to have. And I said, listen, you've prepared yourself for more than a snack. I said, you look at your diet, look at your physical diet over the past few years. I said, at first you weren't really committed, you weren't really dedicated, and you didn't see any results. But in the last portion of this last year, you've changed things around, you've been super disciplined, and now you have all these great results. I said, you're no longer in the category of a snack. So you deserve more than being a snack. And for some of you that are watching, you deserve that too. You see, she realized, she said, I get it. I get that being a snack is just not enough. I said, no, you're not a snack. I said, a snack will not even sustain you. It'll be good for the moment because you eat a snack and it's something delicious and you feel good and it kind of hits the spot and maybe it's a little sugary or it's a little sweet and it's just like yum, but it's a snack. And if you create a diet, a relationship diet that is based off of snacks, then guess what? It won't really ever satisfy you. And I told her, I said, this is what you are. You're fine dining. You are a full course meal. And I said, the person that approaches you needs to approach you knowing that there's a price to pay for you. Knowing that everything about them needs to go up to a high level. I said, there's a major difference between fast food and, 5-star dining. When you have that really fine experience when someone prepares themselves and they dress a certain kind of way and they know this is going to cost me. It changes them because they're aspiring for more. And I said, but if he just sees you as a snack, if he thinks you are just a meal that's wrapped in paper, how much value is there going to be? And she began to look at me and she said, oh, I get it. She said, I get it. She said, this is not exactly what I thought you were going to say. She said, because you're all about us going forward and you're about us being strong. She said, I thought you were going to say, hey, go for it. She said, but I get this. I get it. That there needs to be preparation for me. I said, you're not a snack. I said, when you look at yourself and you realize that you're a royalty, I said, you're not Burger King. You're not Burger Queen. I said, you're fine dining. A full experience. I said, you have to look at yourself and realize you are that glass of wine. When someone tastes it, they only need one cup because you're so intoxicating. That everything about you will sustain. Everything about you is just delicious. That needs to be savored. There's a difference when you realize that you're not just a snack. You don't need just a snack. So I encouraged her that way. She said, Brian, recap it for me. Just before I leave this conversation, recap it for me. I said, remember, you are fine dining. And you're a fine dining experience. You're not just a moment. You are something to be aspired to. You are something to be savored and cherished. That goes for you too. And so if you have had an encounter with snacks, or you know that you are snacking a little too much, I'm going to suggest that now is the time for you to evaluate your diet. Get something that sustains you. Look for that thing that sustains you, that meal of life that sustains you, that relationship that's going to be sustaining, not just a fleeting moment or a passing moment. Because if you snack too much, your life will be all out of shape. Why? Because you're not meant to live off of snacks. You're meant to live off of something that nourishes you. Mind, body, soul, spirit. Every part of you needs to be nourished. Thanks for watching. Leave your comments below. Subscribe to the channel. There'll be more relationship talks. If you have comments, leave them. I'll address them. Thanks for watching. Be beautiful, be amazing, be strong.